I started the year with 412 unread books on my shelves, the shelves you see behind me. My goal for 2026 is to end the year with less unread books than what I started it with. That's going to be a challenge because your girl has a shopping problem. Let's talk about what happened in January. I started the year and the month with 412 unread books, and I did read 14 books in the month of January. And you might be thinking, that's good, girl, because now you're down to less than 400 books. However, of those 14 books that I read, 2 of those were from Kindle Unlimited. 2 of those were e-arcs that I got from NetGalley. 3 of those were audiobooks, and 3 were from the library. So none of those were on my unread shelves. I guess that's good because that still brings us to 408 unread books, and we're going in the right direction. The problem lies with how many unread books came into my life in the month of January. And I'm saying that because I didn't buy all of the books that came into my life in the month of January. But let me give you a quick little breakdown. I received 1 as a gift. I got 4 at the book exchange that happened at the book club meeting. Now, I did drop off like 20 of my read books from last year that I didn't need to keep. So, girl math, I came out on top there. I got 2 books for free from a used book sale. The bookseller was really nice and just let me have them for free. In that book shopping spree that I did, where I got 2 of the used books for free, I may have also purchased 16 books. Throughout the month, I also just randomly picked up and purchased with money 10 additional books because I like to just peruse the bookstores and pick up books that sound interesting or that maybe I've heard of and I thought I kind of maybe wanted to read those. And then I got my subscription box from L'Oreal, which was 3 books. So 36 books have made their way into my life, which brings our unread shelf total to 444 books. To help me out with this in 2026 of meeting my goal of having less unread books on my shelves by the end of the year, I've created a personal bingo challenge that's going to help me every single month. And so if I hit the squares on this bingo board, I will get to buy that many frivolous books. This is going to limit how many I can. So the maximum number that I can do that with in any given month will be 6. For the month of January, which tells me how many books I can buy in the month of February, you can see I read a Kindle Unlimited book, which was Addicted to You by Krista and Becky Ritchie. I read an arc, which was The Redo List by Denise Williams. I read a hardcover, which was The Rachel Incident by Caroline O'Donoghue. I read a book from the library, which was Wish You Were Here by Jodi Picoult. And I listened to an audiobook, which was The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Now, I read multiple in some of these categories, but the other categories I did not get to. And therefore, I am only going to be able to buy 3 frivolous books because I got 3 bingos. That's not very many. Let's see how I do.